all begin?
Well, it started during COVID a couple of years ago. I needed something to do when I wasn't working, so I started painting.
I said, why don't you do a show? Why don't you push yourself and do 100 paintings?
Frankie Payne is totally capturing the essence of these celebrities, these icons.
It kind of turned into this whole collection of 100 paintings.
And what's the collection called?
It's called FACETIME. Having been, born in the 60s and kind of coming of age in the 80s, I was inspired by a lot of all the glamour of Hollywood. I love extreme makeup. So being a hairdresser, I love, these kind of beauty images. It's all acrylic paint on canvas. Started out, with Elizabeth Taylor, then it was drag queens, and it was, crying babies, and it was I don't know, it just was the weirder the better,
Is it harder to paint hair or do hair?
Paint the hair, for sure.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's funny, being a hairdresser, you would think painting hair would be my jam, but it's the one thing that I have to avoid because the faces, for some reason, I feel like I'm tapping into my inner makeup artist, getting into the eyes and the lips and the features of the face. And then the hair's, it's got to be a hard thing to paint, right?
Hardest thing to paint.
It's hard to do.
Yeah. So with these smaller pieces, and then you've got one large piece. So did you find it harder to do the large scale, or did you?
I was so suicidal. You ask my husband Don. I was every day. I was I can't do this. I was going to Blick Art Store. I was buying giant brushes. This has got to help. Yeah. And it was just. I started using my hands. It was such a big. Compared to these little 8-inch squares.
I like that they're small and intimate, and it makes you want to walk up to it. You feel like you're having a relationship with the person.
I can recognize every single person that I see, so he got really well with the likenesses, which is very difficult, I have to say.
For me, it's all about Andorra.
What is your favorite part of the art?
Facial expressions, the colors. It's really the emotion that is captured.
I loved Tim Curry, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Brings back so many memories.
It talks to me. It's all the stuff that I like.
It's fabulous. Some of the expressions.
To me, what stands out about the artwork is just the emotion that instantly comes across.
I've seen Frankie's paintings from the beginning. The more he painted, the better he got. The detail on his later work is amazing.
The work is beautiful. I actually had no idea that you painted, so I am actually legitimately impressed.
I really like the work.
I like it from far away. I think the further away I get from it, the better it looks.
And all of them are just divine. It makes love to your eye.
I couldn't be more proud of him. It's such a phenomenal accomplishment. Having watched each one of these happen, just watching you grow, it's really mind-blowing.